I want to show you how I used Amanda's background cut file to make a bunch of cards for my Pocket Pages. And again, I really didn't have a plan for this. I just wanted to make a bunch of cuts that I could use at any time. So I'm going to open up Amanda's background cut file. I'm using the DXF. And the first thing I'm going to do is select the entire image and change the color to red just so that I can see it a little bit better. And I know that the pockets, I know I have some 4x6 pockets that are vertical that I'd like to make some cuts for. So I'm going to change the outside edge of that background to 4x6. And I'm running out of a little room here, so I'm just going to select all those triangles and just move them over to the side so I have enough room to work. And then I can very easily just duplicate what I've already done by selecting the image and doing a Command or Control C and V to copy and paste. Then I realize that I can't fit another one in unless I turn the rectangle on its side, but I do know that I have plenty of Pocket Pages that are 3x4, so I'm just going to change that size of that rectangle to 3x4 and then do some more copies and pastes. So I fill up that row there. And now I can look to the triangles that were in the cut and throw them into the rectangles. And at first, I'm going to try to position them a little bit as I see fit, but I'm not going to pay too much attention to how they're positioned until before I go to cut them. And then I'll just make sure that they are the way I want. So right now I'm just getting the triangles into the rectangles as much as I can. And if I need more triangles, it's very easy. I can again just copy and paste and get more in there. That's what I did right there. And I can select a group of triangles and do a Command or Control C and V and copy and paste them. And if I want to switch the orientation of one of the triangles, I can just go to the object and rotate and change the way that that triangle is facing. So now I'm just going to look at what I've done and maybe change a few of the orientations, move a few things around, just to get things looking okay before I hit cut. It's a pretty random design that I'm making, so I'm not going to be too fussy about it, but this is so much easier than creating the cards on my own from scratch. I basically just started with that background file and just made a few very easy manipulations and was able to get a bunch of rectangles down for my pockets and fill them with the triangles. Then I see that I do have space for another 3x4, so I just click the edge of that rectangle there and did a copy and paste, and I can get one more in. And again, I don't really have a plan, but I can always hold these cards aside and use them at a later date. Okay, so I moved some things around and I'm giving it a look, and this looks pretty good to me. So I'll be able to hit cut, and I'll show you what I did with these cards after.